Find a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Close the eyes, let the spine be nice and long. Take a deep inhale in. Through the nose, open the mouth, exhale it out. Deep inhale in, let the spine get a little longer. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Keep the length in the spine, but let the shoulders, hips, knees all relax. Take one more deep inhale in, let the belly fill up. The whole diaphragm fill up. One last time, open the mouth, let it out. And then as you exhale, let's find our way to all four, tabletop. Nice and easy start here. Let's just take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. And exhale, reverse, push the center of the back high. Inhale in deeply, sip in a little extra air, press through the fingers and toes. And exhale and press it out. One more time, deep inhale in. As you exhale, tuck the toes and downward facing dog. Spin deeply into the right knee. Really press with the right hand and the left heel. Even try to lift those toes on the left side. Maybe they don't quite lift, but just thinking of lifting those left toes, pressing with the left heel. Take an inhale in. Come up to the balls of the feet. And exhale, bend the left knee. Press the right heel down. Press into the left hand. A few deep breaths. Feeling the length in the spine, lengthen the breath. And then inhale, coming up to the balls of the feet. And exhale, drop both heels down toward the earth. Press into the hands. Press back the heels. Lift the hips. Tuck the floating ribs. And then inhale, coming forward to plank. And just exhale, float all the way down to the earth. Untuck the toes. Inhale in for a nice cobra. Press down with the tops of the legs. And exhale, release down. Inhale, using that lower back, get the chest high. And exhale, release down. One more time, nice cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, take an inhale into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Exhale, press through the heels, lengthen through the spine. Inhale one more time. Exhale, bend the knees, look toward the front of the mat. Walk the hands, the feet up toward the hands. Release down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Hands to shins. Exhale, release nice and easy. Look toward the navel. Inhale, halfway up. Maybe if it's that little bend in the knees, exhale, release down. Inhale up one more time. And exhale and release. Then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep inhale in, close the eyes, notice where the weight is in your feet. And we're going to step the right foot back about 3 feet. I'm going to take that back foot parallel to the back of our mat, our left foot perpendicular to the front of the mat, and then start to turn the chest toward that front leg. Try and pull that right hip forward. Take an inhale in, and then exhale, start to bow forward. Keeping the spine nice and long. Inhale in. Exhale, bow a little deeper. Pulling back on the left heel, forward with the right hip. One more inhale in. And exhale. Start to feel that left hip pulling back, right hip pulling forward. Take the right hand, place it on the outside of the right thigh. Left hand to the low back. And use that right hand to twist a little bit deeper. Maybe even looking toward that left side. If you have Pasarita Padottanasana in your practice, you can come all the way into it. Otherwise, just stay right here, lengthening through the spine, feeling the opening through the whole lateral side of that leg. Take a deep inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Deep inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Deep inhale. And as we exhale, just exhale over that front leg. Release through the whole spine. Release the head. Put a little bend in that left knee if you need to, so you can feel your chest down on that left thigh. Feel your breath. Notice your thoughts. Notice your surroundings. Notice what you're hearing. And then slowly bring that right foot up to the left, hip distance apart, still with a little bend in the knees, and release down. Go ahead and clasp opposite elbows. See if you can get your chest so it's touching your thighs. Maybe that means you need to bend your knees a little bit more. But really start to release through the whole torso. Instead of focusing on the hamstrings right now, focus on that traction, the weight of the head, weight of the whole torso. A few deep breaths. On your next inhale, release the hands, roll up one vertebra at a time. Keep that inhale going. Reach the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we're going to take that left foot back about 3 feet or so. Turn that left foot out. Turn the chest toward the front of the mat. Start to pull back on the right hip, forward with the left. Take an inhale in. And exhale down, lengthen through the spine. 2 more breaths. Let yourself sink into it as the hips become stable. 1 more time. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Right hand to that low back. Maybe slowly making that way down that right leg with the left hand. Reach the right hand up if you touch that left foot. Same deep breaths. Notice the thoughts. Notice your focus. Notice where you are. Notice all the sensations in the body. And try to sit with them. Just notice what happens when I lengthen a little more, when I open a little bit more, when I breathe a little bit deeper. Sitting in that really uncomfortable place. 1 more inhale. And exhale, turn over that front foot. Release down, relax, bend that right knee a little bit. And just feel that release. Weight of the head. Notice the sounds around you. Notice your breath. Bring that left foot up to meet the right. Stay in the forward fold, but we're going to heel toe our feet out to the edges of our mat and turn our feet slightly out. Take a little bit of the pressure off the knees. And then interlace the hands behind the back. Send the pinkies down toward the earth. Nice deep bend in the knees so you can really feel the release of the head all the way down through the thoracic spine, through the lumbar, all the way to the base of the spine. Deep inhales, long exhales. Then we're going to release the hands down. Keep that bend in the knees. And we're going to start to flatten out our back, reach the fingertips straight out, and then lift the chest. Keep the hips reaching back behind you. Chest nice and high. Inhale in for 1. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale 2. Inhale in. 3. 4. Lengthen 5. And 6. Tuck the chin. Try and bend a little deeper for 7. Focus for 8. Reach for 9. Stick with it for 10. We're almost there for 11. 1 more inhale. And exhale, release down, straighten the legs, parallel the feet. Clasp opposite elbows if you'd like. Rock gently from side to side. And then we have the wonderful pleasure of coming into that one more time. So let's bend nice and deep into the knees. Inhale, reach it up. 12 breaths at your own pace. Notice where your thoughts are. Notice where the pressure is in your body. Notice if you can lengthen a little more. Reinvigorate focus for these last few breaths. See if you can stretch a little more. And once you reach 12, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, release gently, kindly, parallel the feet, release the head. Keep a little bend in your knees, feel the weight of your torso, clasp opposite elbows if you'd like. And then as most of the most wonderful things are in our life, they come in pairs of 3. So we got one more. Bring the heels a little closer, turn the toes out, bend into the knees, inhale, reach the fingers up. 12 breaths. Now just notice what goes through your mind in this last 12. Notice what happens in your body. Notice where the weight is in your feet. Notice what's happening in your low back. Notice what's happening to your legs. Can you pull the feet more toward each other to stay in the pose? Can you press them away from each other to stay in the pose? Can you reach a little longer through the fingertips? Maybe you need to straighten the legs just a little bit to make it for these last couple of breaths. How about 3 more breaths? If you've already made it to your 12, you can relax down. Reach through the fingers, lengthen through the spine. Inhale in. And exhale and release. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Nice deep bend in the knees. Clasp opposite elbows one more time. Really feel that length all the way through the entire torso. And just breathe. And we're going to slowly let the hips get lower and lower. We're going to let our knees go right into our armpits. If you can sit right here for a moment. It's a wonderful cathartic pose to have our knees right into our armpits. If not, just pop right down, and we're going to roll straight onto our back. Pull our knees into our chest. It should feel really good on that low back. Rock from side to side, releasing any of that pressure. And let's hold on to that left knee, straighten out the right. And then take the left knee over the body with the right hand. Take a moment here to just really release through that low back, release through the whole outside of that left leg. Same deep breaths. Now try to place your left big toe on the earth, if you can. And we're going to start to straighten out that left leg down toward the right toes. Try and place the ball of the left foot down on the earth. If you're up here just trying to create that motion, and that is wonderful, just trying to get that left foot down while trying to keep the left hip from going too far to the opposite side. Try to keep it reaching toward the left hand. Take a deep breath. Exhale, reach through the left heel. And then as we inhale, we're going to inhale and take the left foot over to the right, just a little. Each inhale, let that left foot get a little higher. Keep internally rotating. Reach that left foot. Maybe it's just up here, maybe it's still down here. Just try to get as high as we can. And this next inhale, I'll take the right hand, place it right on that hamstring, right on the bicep femoris. And now we're going to take the left hand, use it to help to press the left hip back into the earth. And we're going to inhale and press the left foot towards center, creating a little resistance with that right hand. Inhale a little closer. Create that resistance, flex the toes. Inhale, bring it to center. Exhale, reach through that left heel, press the left hip down. Inhale, press. And exhale, try and hold that left leg up there, pulling with the right hand, pressing the left leg out to the left side. Press the left hip down. A few deep breaths. Inhale, get that left foot as high as you can. And then exhale, release it down. Next to the right, you should feel a nice little tingle through that left leg. Let it relax. Let it just weigh down into the earth. Let it release. Notice that the left leg might feel a little different than the right. And let's pull the right knee up into the chest. Pull it across the body with that left hand. And feel that nice release down through the low back. Take a few breaths. You can stay right here if this is enough for you and explore this nice twist. Or start to straighten out that right leg, reaching it down toward the outside of the left foot, trying to turn it down so that the ball of the right foot is reaching. Take a few breaths, reach out through that right heel. And then with each inhale, we're going to swing it in the widest circle we can, all the way out to that left side. Notice your thoughts, notice your breath, notice your focus, and notice the spot of greatest tension in your body right now. See if you can breathe into that spot. Make a little more space for it. We can't ever completely get rid of these things that we carry around, this pressure that we carry around, but we can make space for it. Just take that left hand to the outside of that right hamstring, and then the right hand can help to pull that right hip back down toward the earth, and then using a little resistance in that left hand, inhale, try and bring that right foot to center. Exhale, reach through the right heel. Inhale, bring it to center. Exhale, reach a little more. Inhale, let it get a little bit closer. Exhale, reach through that right heel. Inhale, bring it all the way to center. Let that right hip ground down. Keep that left hand pulling the right leg straight to the left while the right leg is pressing out to the right. Take a few deep breaths. Reach through that right heel. And then inhale, get that right leg as high as you can. And exhale, release it slowly down to meet the left. Release out, relax out. Find a nice little Savasana, little time. Let that work integrate into the lower body. Feel any tingling through the legs and toes. Relax the shoulders, relax the tongue, relax the eyes. Feel the whole back of the body getting heavier, melting down like candle wax, spreading out. Feel the front of the body getting lighter, like it's connected to the air that it's touching, and it's getting lighter and lighter and floating away. And you're somewhere in the middle, just breathing, allowing yourself just a little bit of time. Time just to be, time to heal, time to integrate. Start to allow your body to move however feels natural. And then gently find your way to one side or the other, keeping the eyes closed, and press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Let the spine be nice and long, and check back in with the body. Notice if, even after such a short practice, you feel a little different. The nervous system is a little calmer, there's a little more space, a little more ease.